Hey y'all, spiritual whistleblower here. It is freezing in New York City, but I'm out taking a beautiful brisk walk, enjoying coffee. There's something about the brisk cold air. It's finally winter. It's been hot the past few weeks. November was kind of warm, so now it's starting to feel like winter. So I'm not even complaining. I'm going to enjoy this very cold, brisk weather and make it do what it do. But anyway, I'm going to keep a lot of videos rolling. I got to get caught up. Something just popped into my head, and it's an issue that I've been dealing with for a very long time. And it's this whole debate over the pretty privilege thing. Being pretty affords you opportunities. People treat pretty people better based on, looks and all that. And I want to talk about the downside of pretty privilege. Because being pretty is also dangerous. It's threatening to narcissistic people. People talk shit about me wearing a bonnet. Look how I'm dressed now. 9 times out of 10, I'm always dressed down. I put on my comfortable sweats, a hoodie. I might put on a bonnet, tie my hair up with a silk scarf, put on a hat. No, I'm not gay. I'm not a lesbian. I am straight as an arrow. I prefer men, but I prefer to stay the fuck away from them because none of them act right. I'm 100% a heterosexual woman. So don't judge me by my appearance. When I started doing these YouTube videos, I wore sweats a lot, but you also would see a sauna suit underneath my sweats. I'd be out exercising, which is why I was wearing the hoodie and sweats, because, y'all would catch me doing my videos while I was jogging or in the streets doing my power walk. So I was combining my exercise routine with my videos. So spiritual whistleblower is not no fucking lesbian. I can't stand fucking men, but it's not enough to turn me to the other side. There's nothing that a woman can do for me. I don't want no woman eating my pussy. I don't want no woman kissing me, licking on my boobs. There's nothing that a fucking woman can do for me. So don't get it twisted. I dress down because it's for my comfort. I'm authentic. I'm organic. I know I'm beautiful. It's really sad. Excuse me. It's really sad when you go on social media, Instagram, and this is how I spot the female narcissists and these toxic female content creators. They probably spend 2 hours putting on makeup and doing their wigs just to do a 10-minute fucking video. Like it's life or death for a lot of women to look good before they post the video on social media. And spiritual whistleblower has never been that girl. I'm very comfortable doing videos like this. Extremely comfortable. I don't need to be made up. None of that. I want y'all to get the message. I'm ready to preach the gospel and get down to the nitty gritty. I don't have time to get pretty. I'll get pretty on my own time. And y'all will see. Y'all have seen my videos where I'm dressed up, dolled up, and it is what it is. But I want to talk about the downside to being pretty privilege. People always talk about being pretty affords you opportunities and opens up doors, and that may be true, but I've experienced more negativity from both men and women based off my looks, which is why I dress down a lot. Because when spiritual whistleblower puts on a dress and some stilettos and her hair wig is done, her lashes is on, her makeup is beautiful, yeah. You would be surprised how many motherfuckers, male and female, hate my ass. People hate you not just for being beautiful on the outside, they hate your confidence. They hate that you have an anointing, a natural aura about you, because they're fucking empty on the inside. Y'all will not believe how many men and women played in my face, approached me on some, hey sis, what's up? It's all love, all support. Oh, you look beautiful, all this and that. But there's a hidden agenda to get close to me in order to destroy me. It's this nice, nasty, passive aggressiveness. They got to be nice and love bomb and approach me on some love bombing. You look good. I support you. Woo, woo, woo. With a hidden agenda to fucking destroy me behind closed doors. I cannot tell you how many men and women have done this to me. It almost makes me fearful to get dressed up and look pretty because I don't trust anybody that befriends me. You know, when I post my self-care videos, I'm always out and about alone. Spiritual whistleblower can treat herself to a 5-star restaurant or a vacation. I move alone because when I say I don't trust anybody, people want to click up with you because you have this amazing self-confidence. You look good, you feel good, you carry yourself a certain way. But they're envious of that. They have a secret envy. So they gotta kiss your ass and blow smoke up your ass to be like, yo, you the bomb. You look good. I like you. You know, can we hang out sometime? Whoa, whoa, whoa. They gotta love bomb and blow smoke up your ass to get close to you. Then if you allow them in to get close to you, they start to invalidate and chip away at you behind closed doors. And this is even in business, y'all. I have had so many run-ins where I'm doing business with a man. Let me tell you something. I'm doing business with a man. You know, let's just say, for instance, I'm trying to book a man for a certain service, business-wise. Let's just say I want to book a gentleman to do some handyman work in the house. I want him to install a dishwasher or lay down some tile. I'm willing to pay him to redo my kitchen for some work. I want new kitchen floor, new tile. I want a new stainless steel refrigerator, new cabinets. So I'm looking him up for his services. He's a carpenter or whatever, handyman. So I'm trying to get a quote, a price for his services. Meanwhile, you know, let's just say I look him up on Facebook. I book him through Facebook. He has a business page on Facebook. And I hit him up like, yo, I'm interested into, you know, finding out what your rates are. I need some work done in my kitchen. So, okay, he hits me back. And now we're messaging each other on Facebook Messenger. This is a business conversation. So he gets to look at my Facebook page. And when he sees my Facebook page, he sees a beautiful, confident woman. A woman that, you know, carries herself with high self-esteem and confidence. Gorgeous pictures. You know, I got all my beauty pictures, my beauty shots posted all over my Facebook. I don't have this version of spiritual whistleblower posted on my Facebook. So, because I know all the narcissists dwell on Facebook. Facebook is a playground for narcissists. So I post my best shots on Facebook just to intimidate them motherfuckers. But anyway, let me get back to the story. Let's just say the handyman, he goes to my page and he sees all my beautiful pictures. Then he gets on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, in the inbox to follow up my quote. He ignores me. He allows my inquiry to go unaddressed for several days. He pretends not to see my message. Or he'll read it and leave it on read so that I know that he read it, but now he's making me wait. So I try again. I give him a week. I give him 7 days. And I send a follow-up email. Hello, sir. I tried reaching out last week. I want to inquire about some handy services. You know, I need some work done in my kitchen. This time around, he doesn't answer the email. And he doesn't know that I know that there's a way that you can read your Facebook messages without going in your inbox. You can read it. If you get a notification window, peep game, I'm about to put y'all onto some shit that narcissists love to do. A narcissist, if he has a notification window that he's received messages, this is on Instagram too, because I know people that do this on Instagram. They can see that you sent them an inbox message through their notification window, and they can read the message, or they can put their phone on airplane mode, go in and read the message, shut down the app, and then take their phone off of airplane mode, and the message will still read unread. They've read your entire message without opening your message. I've had this happen to me repeatedly. This is what narcissistic men do. Predatory men, men that want to fucking humble you. So now, he's allowed another 7 days. 2 of my messages have gone unanswered. I see that one was read and one was not read. So I said, okay, let me just go in. You can unsend the messages on Facebook. Since he's not following up with me, I need to try and find another person that will service me. Let me look up another handyman. So I go in and I unsend both messages. The moment that I unsend the messages, he magically hits me up in my inbox. Oh, wow. I don't know what's going on. Your messages apparently are showing up in my request message folder. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Facebook is doing, deleting messages and stuff. I don't know. He's playing stupid now, which is a form of he's gaslighting me. I know that he saw my messages, but he's gaslighting me. And before the gaslighting, he's actually invalidating me. So now it becomes a power struggle. The focus and emphasis is not on it being a business exchange about his rates. It's now turned into a power struggle. This is what narcissists do. They allow their ego and their need for validation to overpower their business tactics. When they feel threatened or you make them feel insecure, they stop focusing on the business transaction and they start to turn the shit into a power struggle. Y'all don't know how many times this has happened to me with men. Yeah. And I don't even want to get on the women, because the women pretend to be supportive of you. They pretend to be, a sister. Sis, I want to support you. Sis, I believe in everything you say. I love your videos. And you allow them into your circle. You allow them to get close. And then they start acting funny. There's this passive aggressiveness. That's why I stopped doing these events. I slowed down on doing my women. I don't even call my events women empowerment. It's not women empowerment. I do domestic violence support group. I do narcissistic support group. I don't believe in women empowerment events are fucking scams. I said it. Most women empowerment events are ran by female narcissists that are looking to scam innocent, vulnerable women who have just been victimized by abusive men. You don't need a fucking women's empowerment event to tell you that you're special and you're amazing. They're looking to grift and scam. They're predatory. Don't get me started on women. I got to do a whole separate video on women empowerment scams. I started doing support groups when the pandemic hit, because I knew when the pandemic hit, women and children were forced to quarantine with their abusers. So I came out of my pockets and I flew all over the United States, and I set up support groups after COVID, after we came out the quarantine. And that's how I started what I was doing. It was never about the money for me. It was about providing support, because a lot of women and children were going through. The divorce rate spiked after COVID. So I knew what was up. These abusive men were antagonizing women and children during the quarantine. But that's why I slowed down doing my support groups, because what happens, I would have an amazing group of women come out to these support groups. We all would talk. I allow, victims to share their stories. I allow everybody the opportunity to talk about their abuse story. But there's always 1 or 2 bitches that infiltrate my fucking support groups. They play like they're girly girlies, but they're male-centered fucking pick-me's spying on me and trying to, befriend other girls with the agenda to break up the circle. If you notice, I've slowed down doing these support groups. I've slowed, women want me to do like these women retreats. I did one in Jamaica. I did one in Cancun, Mexico. It was the same shit. I had a group of amazing women, and there were 1 or 2 toxic bitches that tried to break the shit up, tried to stir up drama amongst the group. And it makes my job hard. I love helping people, but it's always 1 or 2 bad apples that fuck it up for everybody. Y'all don't know how sick and tired I am of male and female narcissists. This job is exhausting and it's tiring. Don't talk to me about pretty privilege, it opening up doors. I don't want to be fucking recognized for my beauty. That's why I deliberately dress down. Because while pretty might attract more opportunities, pretty also attracts envious and jealous people that want to humble you and fucking break you down. It's always been the latter for me. The bitches in my family, when your mama and sister are nasty nice, they're nice 1 minute and they're fucking nasty and envious and competitive the next. So, fuck pretty privilege. There's a negative downside to it. That's why I dwell in my isolation. Spiritual whistleblower, I'm autistic. Most autistic people are more comfortable being introverts and keeping to themselves. I love being by myself. I love treating myself out to eat and taking myself out on dates and I love doing everything by myself because there's a guarantee that my peace will not be disrupted. My self-esteem won't be tampered with. Won't be no fake bitches or, jealous men in my face when I'm moving alone and doing things at my pace. Fuck pretty privilege. That's what I say. I got more videos coming, y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. If there's something you want me to talk about, please drop it in the comment section. If you've ever experienced a downside to pretty privilege, I want to hear about it. We're a community. Let's, help each other. God bless y'all. Spiritual whistleblower. Stay warm in this weather, y'all. It's cold.